currently, as of Splatoon 2, there are only 5 ways to customize your character. These include the appearance of your character, so if you're playing as a squid or an octoling, hat, shirt, shoes, and weapons. There will also be a pet Salaminid that you're able to customize in Splatoon 3, but that doesn't matter right now. Sure, 5 ways to customize your character is a good amount, but there's a key element missing in the customization options as of now. This key element is, of course, weapon wraps, as you probably read in the title. Weapon wraps, or wraps to customize different tools or items, are found in so many games these days, and why not add this option to Splatoon 3? I mean, if Nintendo Sports has weapon wraps, why does Splatoon not? And I know that each gun looks a little different because of the brand or whatever, but I would be willing to change that. Imagine for each genre of guns, there is a wrap that can work for all the guns. I'm showing some examples that I've made, and I think they look pretty cool. Now, I don't want there to be a designated shop to buy these wraps, and that might sound a little weird at first, but stick around and let me explain. Each day, you're able to buy new hats, new shirts, new shoes, and they only change once a day. Now, this could be the same for wraps, but I want it to be a little more unique. I want wraps to be something that you have to work for, not something that you can just walk into a shop and get, but something that you may have to play a lot of rounds, earn tokens, maybe even complete certain challenges to earn these wraps. Think of it as the way you earn stuff in Salmon Run. You're able to get different shirts, t-shirts, and they all cycle through, but you have to complete daily and missions and stuff like that to get enough points to get what you want. Once you do get enough points, you're able to check out and get the outfit, shoes, hat, what you wanted, and I think that's a really good system that's kind of underused throughout Splatoon 2, and I want that to be a change in Splatoon 3. Now, I also want there to be certain Splatfest wraps that you're able to earn throughout the event. Now, sure, t-shirt and the other customized things, I wasn't able to play many Splatfest because I was a little late to the game, but imagine if you're able to get certain wraps that you could only get once and then they're all gone. Then you're able to look even cooler in front of your teammates and, like, you know, be like, yo, I got this cool wrap right here. You don't even try, just leave the game right now. Another problem that may occur with wraps is the different ink and having to have orange ink on one side and then purple on the other, and it's just not going to work because one wrap is purple and it's not going to blend in with your ink that's a different color. Well, I've kind of already solved that, and the solution is, drumroll please, do nothing. Like, I mean, the guns are already different colors, so just do nothing. That's the easiest way. Sometimes if it ain't fixed, it's broken. No, wait. But yeah, I don't really see much of a problem there being different colors not looking good with your wrap or whatever. Just change your wrap. I mean, it's not that hard. One main way I want people to be able to get wraps is through the single player story mode. Now, this may sound a little questionable at first, but hear me out. What if you're able to actually gain something other than completing all the levels and then finally getting like a gun that's not even that good? I've done it and it wasn't really fun, and now I'm kind of disappointed in myself. How much cooler would it be if you're able to get wraps and different customizable things for your gun and then carry that over to the main modes of the game? Now, I'm pretty sure I've already shown you most of the wraps that I created, but I'd like to go over each individual and talk about it a little bit more. Now, I'm not too familiar with all the names of all the guns and all the stuff, but I can tell you for 100% certainty that this is a paintbrush, and I decided to put a galaxy wrap over it. Now, I definitely did not think of the galaxy wrap from Fortnite. That was a copycat of my idea. I actually made this way before Fortnite was. Now, this wrap is actually reactable, kind of like the one in Fortnite. Like I said, it was my idea first, and when you move your gun around or look at different angles, it doesn't stay the same place. It's actually like you're looking into a galaxy and it's different viewpoints, kind of like a black hole, and you're able to see it moves around. It would be such a cool wrap, especially for a paintbrush. I feel like it's really fitting because the base is kind of ugly, and when you're dragging it around, it'd be so much cooler if you're able to see a moving galaxy. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments that are just yelling at me because I don't know the name of these, but this, I'm just gonna call this the blaster, because like a lot of them just have burst shots. Now, this one I decided to give it a moonish texture, kind of like a meteor, and it honestly turned out pretty well. I like the look of it. I like how it looks like a meteor rock and it kind of slowly fades into the white, but I do really like the idea of it. I do like the idea of having a moonish kind of lunar texture to this gun because it already looks kind of like an actual gun from space or a blaster from like Star Wars or something. I don't know. My next gun is this. Yeah, I don't really remember what it's called. It kind of looks like that Game Boy gun, not the Game Boy. No, like the one. This one. You'll see on the screen. But I do like this. It looks kind of. It's got the leaves on it. It's all green. It kind of looks naturey. It looks like I just stole this from my backyard's hedges. And I don't have too much to say about this one. It's pretty basic. It's just like a green leaf gun. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. This one is so blurry. I couldn't find a picture of it. When I initially saw it, I was like, oh, I kind of want a water texture here. I don't know why I moved like a bluer texture to the front of it, but this is probably the one I actually spent the most time working on, which is kind of sad because it's the blurriest out of all of them. But I do like the idea of moving water on the gun, even though like Inklings die to water. I mean, I don't know how they drink water. They probably just don't. I have blue tubes that's like filtrating water throughout it. I turned it green because I wanted to. And next gun. Now this gun is from 4th of July. I think they should have a 4th of July event for the United States in Splatoon, in that if you log in on the 4th of July, you get this wrap for free because it looks pretty dope. I mean, the shadows, the shadows on the editing are questionable, but I do like the combination of the red, white, and blue and how they are combined with the gun to not like overwhelm it, but just add enough detail where it's more interesting. Now, I have saved the best gun for last. Yeah, this is a beautiful gun right here. It doesn't need much explaining. I do know the name of this one. It's a roller. I know that because that's all I used in Splatoon 1, and I just like the, I mean, the glitter just looks cool. It kind of shine in the light, blind your opponents, and maybe what if you left like a trail of glitter in your ink as you rolled through the ink with this gun? That would be hilarious. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment which one was your favorite, because mine is obviously the